Hello, salam everyone. This is Sumi and welcome back to What's Going On, presented by Depilex. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to a segment where Depilex is going to introduce you to a look which is going to be really very nice for all the working women out there. Welcome back to What's Going On, presented by Depilex. Today my guest is someone that I've been wanting to have for a very long time. She started the career maybe 3 months earlier than I did as a radio jockey. It's been 13 good years, and in these 13 years she's earned a lot of respect and she has done a lot of work on radio, on TV, events, and you name it, and the list goes on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's no surprise, it's Sophie!
Hey.
Sophiya Anjam.
Thank you, Sumi. First of all, I'm completely blown away by all these beautiful pieces that I'm seeing. And you know, lots of creativity, and I absolutely love what you're wearing.
Sarah by Sublime.
I love it.
Sublime by Sarah.
You know, it's talking to me, it's giving me good energy, you know. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for being here.
My
or
pleasure.
Be last minute mein, you know how things go on.
What are friends for?
But thank
what
you
are
so
friends
much.
for?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That really mattered to me, and you know, I'm really touched. Kya paenge.
Come on, Sumi, anything for you, yaar. आप हमें last minute पे कहें या आप हमें 24 घंटे से पहले कहें. We'll be there.
Done and done. So Sophie, what's going on? Abhi, this is the first shoot that we're doing. After the whole break that we've had for like almost 6 months now, and the COVID-19 period and the year 2020. How's it been for you?
You know, to be very honest, I think that I can speak for myself, but I think if you generalize it, I think everyone can relate to it as well, that this was a phase of reflection for everyone. And I think it was different for everybody, you know, through their experiences. But I think you can't deny the fact that this was a phase in which people actually stopped and thought about things. What are we doing with our lives? Does career really matter? Is family really important? What are we doing with ourselves? You know, so I think having said that, a lot of people started reconnecting with each other, and most importantly, with their own selves. So for me, you know, this phase was reflective, yes, but also I did a lot of soul searching. You know, and I think it was a time that I started doing yoga and meditation again. And I think that I started getting those positive vibes back that, yes, you know, the universe is speaking to me.
How is yoga for you? Because you and I have a personality where we just cannot stay quiet or be calm. It's just in our personality. We can't help it. What did you do? You
know, so the thing is, I realized in life, Sumi, that, you know, our energy needs to be channelized. See, so the thing is, if you are an energy ball, it depends on your perception, right? You can turn your energy into negative energy or positive energy, or an energy that is not really that nice to people. So I think we need to channelize that energy, and for that, you need to have a good perception and a limitation to a certain extent. You need to control and manage that energy, you know.
Look at her, you know, talking like this mature Sophie. I'm so not used to this.
I know, exactly.
So 6 months have brought a great change in you.
I think so. You know,
you've calmed down.
I've calmed down. I think so. Yes, I think so, because I think, again, you know, reflection and with meditation and yoga, I really was thinking that, okay, you know, it's okay. This too shall pass. And it's okay. We need to respect and cherish each moment is our life, because Sumi, this moment is our life.
Exactly.
We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
And the importance of self-care and self-love, I think we've realized that more than ever now.
And I think we punish ourselves always to do better. It's okay. We don't have to do better all the time.
Very hard on ourselves.
You know, and it's okay. Even if we're not doing good, it's okay. You know, it's a phase, it'll pass. So I think it's very important for us to realize that at this point of time, wherever we are, God has a plan. we have to trust his plan, and we have to trust ourselves.
Absolutely. And then obviously you're a workaholic, going to events, and everything came to a halt.
Yeah.
How did you feel not dressing up, waking up in the morning, not dressing up, not going drying your hair, threading, makeup, nothing at all?
Honestly speaking, I loved it. I love being in my PJs, and now, you know, getting up in the morning and actually wearing makeup and trying on new clothes. I'm like, oh God, I want my PJs back again. I want to get back into my cave. But I think Allah ka shukar hai, Sumi, that in this phase there was, I did a lot of virtual events and digital events. So for me, that was a very learning experience.
Yes, and then that, you know, what used to happen, वो हम लोग आधा आधा तैयार होते थे, नीचे से पजामा पहने हुए और ऊपर से सारा मेकअप एंड बाल थोड़े बहुत जो भी खरीदना हो सकता है.
नहीं, but वो virtual events अगर stage पे भी होते थे तो वो पजामा नहीं मैं पहन सकती थी.
अच्छा, you would actually go?
I would actually go, but you know, the interesting part was that I had a stage and there was no audience.
Oh boy.
So I was literally talking to the walls and there was a camera, and it was a very different kind of an experience for me. You know, I'm so used to engaging with the crowd.
But great that you do radio, because that must have helped, you know, not knowing who's listening, where they're listening.
But I'll tell you something, radio bhi band hua tha. Or radio bhi, I was recording all my shows from home and I was not engaging with the listeners. So it was a very, again, you know, a phase in which I was in my house.
Right.
Within those four walls.
Right.
And I still had to be interactive. That's when I thought that, hey, you know, this is the new normal. This is the reality. Make the most of it.
Exactly.
So virtual reality it is. Let's do it. Yes.
Amazing, amazing. And during this time, you must have noticed so many people have become entrepreneurs. They've started new businesses. Startups, कोई makeup artist बन गया है, तो किसी ने खाने का काम शुरू कर दिया है. What do you feel about all of this happening, and especially using the platform, like different platforms on social media?
Yes.
What's your take on that?
I think it's great that people are venturing out into new businesses. I think we should always be up for fresh starts in our life.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I always feel that it's very important to reach to the top. But it's very difficult to maintain it. It's very difficult to sustain it. So I think consistency is important in life. So अगर आपने सोचा है कुछ चीज़ try करें for your own experience to evolve as a human being, as a professional or on a personal level, that's great. But think about it. Do you really want to do this in life? If you have to do this in life, you have to be consistent.
Absolutely.
So I think that it's great that people are starting new ventures, but they also need to have a plan.
There has to be a plan.
There has to be a plan. Otherwise, if you let go, all of this will just, you know,
fizzle out.
Be gone with the wind.
Exactly. Yeah. And we were just sitting earlier before you came in, and we were discussing the new etiquettes and the new, probably the attitude, I would say, among the newcomers, whether they're bloggers, they're musicians and all. And I was discussing, यार हम लोग इतने सालों से काम कर रहे हैं और अब जाके मुझे feel हो रहा है there's a jump in this attitude in a negative way. I'm bigger than you, you know, and making commitments and not being able to keep up with it.
I understand.
What's your take on that? Like, do you feel the change, or is it just a few people?
Perspective. I might be right, I might be wrong, but that's my personal opinion. You might agree or disagree. So I feel that, you know, when we started our careers, Sumi, I think that a lot of hard work was involved. जिसे लेमन टर्मिनोलॉजी में कहते हैं रगड़ा देना, हमने actually रगड़ा खाया है. You know, I think what's missing is that most of the times things were given on a silver platter to people. It was through contacts, or it was through something which is virtual, which is not really real in life. I think you and I started off our careers at the time that हमने सड़कों पे रोले, ठीक है, हमने ऐसे
माइक लेके उधर भी पहुंच
जाते थे. मुझे अभी तक याद है जो मेरा बॉस होता था, you know, the first job that I got, I was pissed off at my boss. I said खुद तो म्यूजिक डाउनलोड करता रहता है और मुझे काम दे देता है सारे करने के लिए. But you know what I learned, and I learned how to be humble, because I was told that this workplace is not your अब्बे का घर. And अगर मेरे में इतनी ego होती, मैं कहती how dare you talk to me like that, I would have walked off, and all of this, I would not be sitting here in front of you, right? But I was like, no. She's my elder. She's more professional than I am. I'm a newbie. So maybe I need to learn a few things. So I think people need to learn more.
Absolutely.
Instead of talking more, they need to listen more.
Absolutely.
Right? So I think that is the disparity. So consistency is missing.
Consistency. So much about Sophie has changed. मैं वही देख रही हूँ इसके बातों में बहुत mature हो गई है, बहुत काम हो गई है,
बड़े हो गए हैं सुमी,
बड़े हो गए हैं. I feel like मैं छोटी है ना,
elder sister. Hello.
But now we're going to move on to this fun segment, I would say, that I have, where I actually sit and stalk people and go through their Instagram account.
Love
and
it.
I'm like, what's happening on their Instagram account?
Yeah.
I take out 3 pictures basically.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me the story.
Okay.
So what's the story?
All right.
So let's
What's
look
the
at
story,
your
Morning Glory?
What's the story? Morning Glory. By the way, Sophie started her career with her morning show.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
was
Head over heels.
Head Over Heels.
I remember.
Please, can you say that?
Head over heels.
No.
Yeah.
The way you used to say, good morning. Oh my God.
I don't think I can ever do that again.
I'm
Rise
not a
and
morning
shine.
person और मैं यूं मुंह बना के बैठी होती थी कि ये क्यों इतनी chirpy है
And I used to
sour
get
में?
messages that, Sophie, how on earth are you so happy in the morning? You know, we don't want to be happy in the morning.
Yes.
And I'm like, rise and shine.
Rise
Good
and
old
shine.
days. All right.
What
you got
was
that?
happening here?
Okay, so here I was at Madame Tussauds, and this was in Thailand,
In
in
Thailand.
Bangkok. And since you know that I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson, because you are as well, I had to do my pose with him. I had to dance with him.
I was like, ये भाईजान. I was like, oh, ये तो हमारे अपने हैं. And what was going on over here?
Okay, so Shahzad Khan and I have been co-hosting shows for a very long time. So this is one of those festivals that we love hosting together. The Coke Festival, now known as the Food
big
Fest.
food fest.
Yes, so
yeah.
this was in Lahore, I believe, in winter time, and we were just talking about food and music and bhangra.
And what a trend this has been.
Yes.
It's huge, and this is bringing back so much.
I know.
Music, entertainment.
Yes.
So much happening, and thousands of
Yes.
people. How did it feel, that jump of tiny, corporate events, and then ekdam se, going back to the normal where we used to host proper gigs, concerts, where thousands of people would be there. How was the
Sumi, to be
experience?
very honest, I still remember the first food festival that we hosted, and we got a lot of criticism. Because, pehli dafa kuch cheez karo, to obviously kuch na kuch masle hote hain. So I remember that, the team said that, hey, you know what? We will iron out the flaws. It's okay, relax. The next food festival is going to be great. So what we did was that we realized people were criticizing us कि आपने गंद हर जगह छोड़ा हुआ, and then we were like, गंद हमने नहीं छोड़ा,
आपने छोड़ा.
गंद आपने छोड़ा है. So it is not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to put the dustbins over there. Your responsibility is to put them inside the dustbins.
Exactly.
And I think the second criticism that we faced was that वो ही लोग बार-बार बुला लेते हैं, ठीक है? उसमें 2 चीजें. Sumi, the world works that way. अगर कोई स्पॉन्सर है जिनके अपने आर्टिस्ट है, तो स्पॉन्सर तो वो आर्टिस्ट लेकर आएगा. हाँ, मगर आप हमें suggestions दे सकते हैं, then we can do a little bit of innovation
Exactly.
here and there. But it brought back that energy.
Exactly. There's healthy criticism, and then there's one that we're like, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, but now we know that, if we introduce any artist on stage, I mean, the entire city is going to know about that artist.
Exactly, yeah,
So,
exactly. And this last picture.
Ooh, I love this.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So this was taken in Turkey, and I was in Turkey in November.
I am obsessed with Turkey.
I
by
know.
The way. Obsessed with Turkey.
Ayvallah.
Ayvallah be. The whole of Pakistan is.
I know. No, so I remember, so in November, I went to Georgia and Turkey because I wanted to. Turkey, I went for the second time because I love it. So this was taken in. I went to Bodrum, and this was an island near Bodrum that I fell in love with. Just look at the water.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. What
It's
good
gorgeous.
times when one used to travel, right?
Yes.
And you travel a lot. You love traveling.
I love
don't
travel.
you?
This is something that I really missed. That one year. But I think, inshallah, I'm planning a trip again. Hopefully, everything should be okay by then. November.
Inshallah. And traveling
Yes.
domestically to shuru ho gaya. Jisko call karo. मैं कराची
नाथिया गली
हुंजा अच्छा जी वापस आ जाए फिर मुझे बताना
आप किधर हैं मैं इधर एमएम आलम डिफेंस इधर ही
ज़्यादा बरकी इंडिया के पास बॉर्डर के
मॉल
पास
1
basically moving on quick questions okay so now the situation here is you're gonna get only 7 seconds
okay
ठीक है 7 seconds सवाल पूछूंगी उसका जवाब देना जवाब के बाद
the mind does freeze for 7 seconds you realize that it pause after like 7 seconds
absolutely so Bella I think अपने पास रख लें
it works
ready 1 2 3 things that you would want to change about yourself
I need to be a little more patient I need to learn how to drive and I need to sleep better
oh did she get the point okay 3 things women must not do.
Underestimate themselves, be dictated, and dress up for others.
Shabash. 3 most Lahori things that you love.
लव ये सॉल्ट एंड पेपर का जो चिकन पाइनएप्पल वो वाला खाने पीने की चीज़ें अबाउट अस बीइंग हॉस्पिटल एंड द ब्यूटी ऑफ लाहौर
वाह 3 things that age well
वाइन women Pakistan
3 colors that start with P
colors purple pink pastel colors pistachio
can we give that to her okay fine okay you have 3 more questions
okay
3 curse words you use
this is the only word that I use
3 things you tell yourself in the mirror
you can do this too shall pass go get him girl
this is the last one let's see if you can get this one 3 favorite Pakistani hosts
Sumi Sophie and Anushe
so modest are we you did so well usually लोगों का हाथ कहीं और जा रहा होता है मुंह कहीं और जा रहा होता है they're like Sumi this is not right we should be getting like you know more time so
that is true this is 7 seconds is quite thank you very much
nicely done but thank you so very much for taking our time and being here it was something short and sweet but I'm so glad that you came in at the last minute so thank you once again
can I mention something
yes
okay so your magazine I've been following for a while I love the layout I love the fact that it has such a good personality
and
I love the fact that it gives a lot of good vibes
Thank
you. And right now, watching you after ages, you know, doing your thing.
I'm like the chalta phirta logo.
No, like doing your thing. Honestly, people have to know this, that, you know, earlier back in the day, she was known as Mahima Chaudhary. Okay? Yes, she was known to be a lookalike here in Pakistan, and she gave me that vibe today. Better Mahima Chaudhary, the better version of her.
Thank you. Thank you, my love. But it was great having you and inshallah we'll be doing more activities.
Inshallah.
And good luck with your S stories by the way and S story care.
And now S studio is coming up as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So much is happening.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that more but that will be in the editorial.
Okay.
Because I want more of that and
Sure.
it has to be in detail because Sophie does a lot of great work as a humanitarian and you know there's so much that Sophie is doing that list goes on. But thank you for now.
My pleasure.
And now we're going to move on to Redah Misbah Factor. Let's see what questions you guys have for her.
Assalamualaikum, मेरा नाम Redah Misbah and I'm so excited to be a part of what's going on with Sumi powered by Depilex. इस segment में हमने अपने followers से Instagram पे Facebook पे कुछ questions हमने उनसे कहा था हमसे पूछें about any concerns they might have regarding their hair, skin or makeup. So I'm going to answer a few of those questions for you. सुमेरा अरशद ने पूछा that she wants to get extenso लेकिन उनके बाल जो हैं वो thin हैं तो सुमेरा it doesn't matter कि आपके बाल fine हो या thick हो extenso is for everyone it's a permanent hair straightening treatment and it will have really good results regardless of how thick or thin your hair are so I would recommend कि आप ज़रूर उस Liz treatment में जो है वो invest करें जो कि L'Oreal की ही होती है which is very important for aftercare of an extenso treatment it's a sulfate free range तो ये आपके बालों को help करती है in prolonging the treatment and keeping your hair healthy इसके अलावा और भी बहुत सारे straightening options होते हैं जैसे कि keratin एक slightly lighter straightening treatment होती है जिसका मतलब हो सकता है आपके बाल इतने straight ना हो but it does give you a lot of keratin, a lot of volume, a lot of you know good healthy look to your hair. Another question that we have from Sumayrah M8 कि उनके face shape जो है वो round है उनके cheeks heavy हैं तो वो कौन सा haircut करवाएं I would recommend and I always say and I believe कि आप कोई भी haircut या कोई भी hairstyle जो है वो कर सकते हैं regardless of your face shape or your features as long as आप उसको carry कर सकते हैं confidently you can do anything लेकिन Sumayrah I can recommend to you that आजकल ट्रेंड्स जो हैं वो बहुत सारी लेयर्स के नहीं हैं लाइटर लेयर्स के हैं सो अगर आप लॉन्ग लेयर्स करवाएं और उसमें आपके बाल हेल्दी भी लगेंगे और थोड़ा बहुत वॉल्यूम भी आ जाएगा एंड ऑलवेज मे बी फॉर यू गो फॉर ए साइड पार्टिंग रादर देन अ सेंटर पार्टिंग दैट विल सूट यू बेटर हिना खान ने हमसे पूछा है कि उनके बाल बहुत लंबे होते थे लेकिन उन्होंने रिसेंटली शोल्डर लेंथ कटवाए और अब वो बढ़ नहीं पा रहे सो हिना अ फ्यू टिप्स फॉर हेयर ग्रोथ दैट आई रेकमेंड टू एवरीवन सबसे पहले यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड कि हेयर को ग्रो करने के लिए ब्लड सर्कुलेशन टू द स्कैल्प इज़ रियली इंपॉर्टेंट ब्लड सर्कुलेशन हम कैसे इंक्रीज़ कर सकते हैं नंबर 1 फॉर एन इन सैलॉन ट्रीटमेंट आई वुड रेकमेंड प्रोटीन ट्रीटमेंट विद हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी ट्रीटमेंट एक बहुत लो करंट के साथ जो है वो आपके हेयर पे एक ट्रीटमेंट की जाती है, और ये लो हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी करंट आपकी ब्लड सर्कुलेशन को इंक्रीज़ करता है, जो आपके बालों को हेल्प करता है ग्रो करने में, और जो आपके बाल ग्रो होते भी हैं वो ज़रा और मजबूत और हेल्दी होते हैं. सो नंबर 1 दैट्स व्हाट आई रिकमेंड फॉर एन इन सैलून ट्रीटमेंट. नंबर 2 आई वुड रिकमेंड कोई भी शैम्पू, कंडीशनर या ओरल सप्लीमेंट जिसके अंदर बायोटिन हो. बायोटिन एक ऐसी विटामिन होती है जिसके अंदर विटामिन ए, ई और डी सबसे ज़्यादा होता है, विच इज़ ग्रेट फॉर हेल्दी हेयर एंड ऑल्सो फॉर इंक्रीजिंग हेयर ग्रोथ. सो डेफिनेटली गेट दैट. नंबर 3 एज ए देसी टोटका आई वुड रिकमेंड कि अगर आप घर पे ऑयलिंग कर रही हैं तो आलमंड ऑयल, कैस्टर ऑयल और कोकोनट ऑयल को अगर आप साथ मिक्स कर लें और उसको कुछ सेकंड या 1 मिनट आप माइक्रोवेव में या चूल्हे पे गर्म कर लें, तो उसकी जो वार्मनेस होती है दैट ऑल्सो इंक्रीजेज सर्कुलेशन टू योर स्कैल्प, और वो आपके बालों को मजबूत भी करेगा और ग्रो करने की इजाज़त भी देगा. सना उमर हमारी फॉलोअर हैं जिन्होंने पूछा है कि उनके बालों में बहुत डैंड्रफ होती है स्पेशली विंटर में. सना एक बहुत कॉमन प्रॉब्लम है, और सबसे पहले हमने जो याद रखना है वो ये कि जब आपको डैंड्रफ हो इट इज़ रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट कि आप अपने पोर्स को ऑक्सीजनेटेड रखें. तो कभी भी आपने ऑयलिंग नहीं करनी है अपने स्कैल्प पर जब आपको डैंड्रफ हो. आपको डैंड्रफ हो, नंबर 1 यूज़ अ गुड एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू. आई रिकमेंड लेबल एम का डीप क्लेंजिंग शैम्पू. दिस इज़ रियली गुड. I recommend peppermint treatment by Label M, which is a conditioner and a mask also जो कि anti dandruff होती है. इसके अलावा as a देसी टोटका I would recommend कि आप सिरका डालें. I've tried this first hand. It's a great देसी टोटका. जब आप अपने बालों को रिंस करें सिरके के साथ और उसके बाद शैम्पू कर लें, instantly there will be a reduction in your dandruff. For an in-salon treatment, I recommend oxygenating treatment by Gino. ये एक हेयर ट्रीटमेंट होती है जो कि ऑक्सीजनेट करती है आपके पोर्स को, आपके स्कैल्प पे. इट्स रियली गुड एंड उससे डेफिनेटली डैंड्रफ जो है वो सब्सटैंशियली रिड्यूस हो जाती है. एनी ब्यूटी ने पूछा है कि व्हाट इज़ माय गो टू देसी टोटका दैट आई लिव बाय. माय गो टू देसी टोटका दैट आई लिव बाय, एज वियर्ड एज इट साउंड्स, इज़ अनियन वाटर. प्याज का पानी जो होता है वो बहुत स्मेली होता है और थोड़ा अनकम्फर्टेबल होता है, लेकिन इट्स सो गुड फॉर योर हेयर, फॉर योर स्कैल्प, फॉर ग्रोथ या एग्जिस्टिंग बालों को और मजबूत करना और हेल्दी रखना, शाइन लाना, लस्टर लाना. अनियन वाटर इज़ माई गो टू. द सेकेंड थिंग दैट आई ऑलवेज़ डू जब मैं ऑयलिंग करूँ या मैं अनियन वाटर यूज़ करूँ इस जब मैं लगा लेती हूँ अपने बालों पे तो मैं एक गरम टावल को लपेट लेती हूँ अराउंड माई हेयर, and this really helps to infuse and penetrate whatever product that I've put on my hair into my hair and scalp. Thank you so much everyone for watching this show, and I will see you next time on What's Going On with Sumi, powered by Depilex.
We've reached the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. हम लोग मिलेंगे next week के episode पर. Let's see who the guest is going to be. For right now, this is Sumi saying, Ba'amana Khuda.